Hey guys, it's the nerd half of this Nerdtroverts duo, and today I'm doing another reading vlog. Today I am starting The Sea of Monsters by Rick Riordan, the second book in the Percy Jackson and the Olympian series. If you haven't seen it, I did a reading vlog rereading The Lightning Thief for the first time in 4 years, which I will link down below. I suggest watching that first, but I guess it doesn't really matter because, I mean, they're separate reading vlogs, so it doesn't really matter. Yes, today is a very rainy, cold kind of day and my work got cancelled because the stove broke or something. So I have a whole day to myself. Well, it's past lunch now because I kind of wasted the morning. But I have the rest of the day and I thought, why not smash out Sea of Monsters, because I think I can read that in a day if I want to. I don't know if I want to like savor it and do it like bit by bit and like really enjoy it, or if I just want to like consume it all at once. I guess we're gonna find out. I think I'm just gonna read it all. I think I'll just read it all. So I'm not gonna be like going anywhere like fun or interesting because it is a terrible day. I am really excited to continue reading the series. I've read a couple books in between and now I am very, very ready to go back to Percy Jackson. I have missed it. It's been like a month and I've missed it. Page 36 and I just wanted to like stop and like give a bit of insight into my thoughts at the moment. Basically they've just gotten to Half-Blood Hill and it's being attacked and they're just about to like go in and fight and do all of that stuff, but I've just wanted to say how much I'm loving it. I'm pretty sure I noticed this ages ago, but I think I was in sort of the mindset of like there can be no mistakes in novels because they're novels, they don't make mistakes. But I was just reading with like the 3 Grey sisters who drive the taxi, and I definitely noticed the inconsistency with which sister had the eye. Half the time they're saying Anger has it, the other half Tempest has it. Like they'll be like Anger can say that she can see, and Percy can see the eye that Anger has. Then it'll be like, Tempest, give me back the eye, and like stuff like that. Like they're just, I don't know when he made the change, but him and his editor did not notice the inconsistency. But I did. Hence why I want to be an editor, because apparently I'm good at inconsistencies. I completely forgot this was the empathy link. Like it's just such a fact that I've just known for so long that like I forget that it's a fact. And I started it and I was like, oh my god, Grover! I love the empathy link so much. It's so underutilized in the Heroes of Olympus series, and I hate that because I love Percy and Grover's friendship so much, and I'm so excited to see it this time and just like enjoy it again for what it is, which is such a great friendship. And Tyson, I literally forgot about Tyson until I got to the page before he was mentioned, and I was like, oh yeah, Tyson. But yeah, I'm just very excited to see how this goes. I will check in later. I said I was gonna smash out the reading in a day. Well, that was before I realized that the new season of Stranger Things was gonna come out on the same day. So I didn't do very much reading yesterday, but I have finished season 3 of Stranger Things as of like an hour ago. And hopefully now I can get a little bit more reading done. I'm now on page 63, so they've just like gotten to camp and met Tantalus and all of that. But I can't settle. I can't like sit and read. I have too much adrenaline now, because not only have I just finished the finale of a season, which made me cry, but I also got a phone call back from a job that I really want, setting up a meeting with me on Monday for possibly an editing job, which is exactly what I want, and I really want to get out of the shithole that is my current work. And I am both really, really excited and really nervous, because I have never done an interview before. So I'm like a little nervous. I'm just like a little nervous, and I just can't focus on Sea of Monsters right now, which is really, really sad, actually. So we will see how the rest of the evening progresses, I guess, and I will update you later. So I have been reading quite a bit. I'm on page 178. I've been jumping back and forth between like watching YouTube and reading and being on my phone and thinking about playing my PS4. But I just wanted to make some comments, I guess. I have been really enjoying my time with Sea of Monsters. It's not my favorite of the series. It's probably on the lower end, simply because the other books are just better. That's not to say this is bad. Like, this is still a great book, but it's just not my favorite. My favorite's Titan's Curse. But I've just been enjoying my time so much. Like, constantly throughout this reread, I've been reading one sentence and I will just remember something else that happens later on in the series. Like, they were on the ship with Clarice, and my brain just went, oh my god, CSC's Island. Or, you know, they're talking about the chariot races, and I was just like, oh my god, Tyson makes a watch for Percy at the end of the book. And just all of these other, like, random parts of the story that I forgot about and only remembered, like, 20 or so pages before it happens. And it's just such, like, a weird thing. But I thought I'd mention it, because I've been experiencing it the whole book. And also just, like, meeting Hilla. Is that her name? Hilla? I've forgotten. Raina? Raina's older sister. And just, like, seeing them at CSC's Island. Reading the whole Freeing the Pirates has a very different feel now, knowing what happened to the girls, than it did when I first read it. And I was like, yeah, free the pirates, destroy the island, yeah, they're bad people. And then sort of like when you get to Son of Neptune and you meet Raina, and you're kind of like, oh, probably shouldn't have freed those pirates. But, you know, like, the choices that you make when you're 14 are not as well thought out. They had no way of knowing it's pirates. Like, I'm not at all blaming Percy or Annabeth, but it's just like, I wasn't as happy to see the pirates as I used to be reading this book. I don't really have much else to say, I guess, but I am really enjoying my time with it, and I cannot wait to finish it. I don't know if I'll finish it tonight. Like, I probably could if I just sat here and read for the rest of the night. I'm not sure if that's what I'm going to do. I probably should, because I do have work tomorrow, but we will see. I suppose we will see. Insert another clip of me gushing about how much I love Percy and his plans. Seriously though, I just read the bit where he sends the iris message to Dionysus, and I freaking love it. Okay, he's I love that he's a genius, and like he is, but he's not like a genius in the way that Annabeth's a genius. Like, his plans are so unpredictable that it makes him perfect. And I love it so much. I could just gush about Percy for hours. For hours and hours. Have you noticed that I have trouble trying to pronounce his name? Because Percy is like the American pronunciation, which is in like everything ever. But also, like, it sounds too American to come from my mouth. So I also say Percy. Have you noticed that? Because I noticed that. Anyway. Just wanted to, I'm on page 230, and I just wanted to gush about Percy a little more because I love him and protect him at all costs, and I love him so much. Okay, I'm going back to reading now. So I totally forgot that Poseidon gives Percy a letter. Like, I didn't even have a moment. I was like, oh yeah, this thing will come up. Like, I just straight up forgot this existed. It's been way too long since I've read these books. That is what I'm learning from this. You know, I thought by now I would be like used to Percy and Tyson, but apparently when like Tyson thanks Percy for like being there for him and like being his brother, and then like when Percy's just like, Tyson, my baby brother in the end, apparently I still tear up at that. So you know, maybe I'm not over it. Maybe it's still... Oh, I feel like it's hitting me harder this time than it has at any other time that I've read this book. I don't know if it's because I'm older and I understand better, or because it's been so fucking long. I don't know, but... Holy shit. Anyway, I've got one chapter left. Let's do it. So that is it. I have just finished reading The Sea of Monsters by Rick Riordan, and surprise surprise, I loved it. I really enjoyed this reread, probably not as much as The Lightning Thief, but still so much. I don't even know 100% what my thoughts are yet, other than of course that I loved it. I love Percy and Grover. I hate that there's so little of them in this book, but the empathy link being established is just, it's one of my favourite story threads in Percy Jackson, is the empathy link between Percy and Grover, and it's like used just enough that you remember it's there, but like not too much that it becomes too much of a story, you know what I mean? Like I'm just excited to see it in further stories. Also, can we talk about how like kind Percy is when he finds the unconscious girl by the tree? Like she wakes up and he's like, "You're okay, my name's Percy, like you're gonna be okay." Like he has no idea who she is yet. And he's so nice and kind, and I love him so much. Yeah, I'm just happy. I'm just happy. I just love this series so freaking much. Clarice's storyline is such a unique one because for the first time, I think the only time really in these books, Percy is not the hero. And he's happy to not be the hero. Like, he wants to go on the quest because it's his friend in danger, and it was him that got the dreams, but he doesn't want to take the fleece back. He doesn't want to be the hero. You know, he's happy to let Clarice soak up all the glory, and I love that about him. He doesn't, you know, seek validation. The only person he wants it from is his dad, and I think that that's a perfectly natural thing, and I love Percy as a character so much. And Percy and Annabeth's relationship, it's so strong, but you can see that there are like rocky places. Like it's not perfect yet. It's not, you know, like House of Hades, Percy and Annabeth, who can basically read each other's minds, you know. And I'm really excited to continuously see this build up to them being how they are in The Last Olympian, and I'm so excited to keep reading. But yes, I'm just gonna stop rambling now and just finish up this video. So I will be doing another vlog for the, what's the next book called? The Titan's Curse. Fuck me, it's my favourite book. The Titan's Curse, which is my favourite book of the series. I mean, I love them all, but that one is my favourite. And so I'm really excited to read that, but for now I think I'm just going to read a couple other books in between, because I think it's going to be nice to sort of spread it out. So we'll see how it all goes with that. There is one more thing I want to talk about. At the end of the book, there's like Percy's grades, I guess, for the camp, and he only gets a C- in archery. So like he's passing archery, so like he's not that bad. Everyone always makes him out to be terrible, and I suppose in canon there are, you know, scenes that show the fact that he can't do archery, but I don't think he's nearly as bad as everyone headcanons him to be, and everyone thinks that he is. I think he's probably better at archery than is let on. So like I just wanted to just point that out, that, you know, he only gets a C- and not like an F, so, you know, just something to consider when thinking about Percy in your everyday life, as I'm sure you all do. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!